So I was actually waiting on this comment because I knew somebody was going to say it. But no, I'm not talking about codependence. I'm talking about interdependence. And if you watch the whole video, you would know that. So what's the difference, you ask? Codependence is characterized by excessive emotional, psychological reliance on a partner, typically one who requires support on account of an illness or an addiction. People with codependency have a tendency to do more than their share all the time, a tendency to become hurt when people don't recognize their effort. You know why? Because they're going above and beyond for everyone else and not thinking about themselves at all. The codependent will do anything to hold on to a relationship to avoid abandonment and extreme need of approval and recognition. People that are codependent are lacking trust in themselves and having poor self-esteem. They have fear of abandonment, obsessive need for approval, unhealthy dependence on relationships, and even at the cost of themselves. This is nothing that I said. I actually, a matter of fact, set out to be dependent at all. Because your value is determined by an outside source, which is why we shouldn't be dependent. And codependency is a form of dependence. I guess interdependence is too, but it's completely different. In codependence, you're seeking outside validation and you're seeking your partner to make you feel valuable. And so you're constantly doing everything for their approval because your self-esteem is low. When you are in an interdependent relationship, you both see value in each other and basically let each person thrive in their own strengths to help their relationship grow. You're both pushing each other to thrive in your purpose. You're not discounting the other side saying, I don't need a man, I don't need a woman, I don't need this, I don't need that. You recognize the strength in his manhood that you do not possess, and he recognizes the strength in your womanhood that he does not possess, and you all come together and use that strength to change the world. The example I used in the video was the sun and the moon. The sun illuminates the day and the moon illuminates the night. They both stand in their own right as something so important and something to offer in their own and have their own value. But the moon cannot glow without the sun, and the earth would not stay in the sun's orbit without the moon. So they need each other. So it's not an independent action. They're working together in their own right and their own strength. But you tried that though. I knew somebody was going to say that shit, but okay. But no, not codependence at all. We're not doing that at all. No, nowhere near at all in 2023. Thanks. Oh, and one last thing, that a lot of people that talk about being super independent, independent women, I don't need a man, whatever, are hyper independent, which is just as bad as codependence, but y'all not ready for that conversation. Okay, I'm done. Have a good one.